Hello, it's so good to see you again. I don't know what live streaming is, but we're all here together to celebrate a Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Thank you, Betty. Betty, you're very good to me. No.
No.
All right, take two.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to New York. It's 6:30 p.m.
Hey, how are you
Is
guys?
it time to talk again? Here we are again.
So we came.
Here it comes. We're back.
So we
again.
came home from South Kakalaki. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the next phase since then.
Yeah.
We've been here for a minute.
And
And we haven't
we have
reached
been
out.
in the throes of homeschooling,
homeschooling.
remote homeschooling. So today's episode is brought to you by
Tequila again. Tequila again. This is the Rocks tequila, y'all. This is
Terramana, man. It
Yeah.
is delish.
This is
This
Dwayne
is the-
Johnson's Terramana
This is the-
Reposado
this is the
small
rep-
batch tequila.
Reposado. It is got hints of oak and vanilla.
It's a oak and vanilla.
So good.
And it
It's
really does.
So delish.
It's delish.
Very good. We'll link it in the box.
I've had one already.
How many have you had, my love? Cheers.
How dare you? Cheers. Cheers. Hey. Okay, so anyway. It's been going great. It's been going great here in New York City and,
So we're in New York
and
City
remote learning.
in the Lem of Har, and
That's Harlem in case you didn't
just doing our thing and being parents. TV is kicked back in, which is good. Flurry of auditions in the beginning, and then
Just a little petered now.
crickets.
Crickets. Little
Or because of our president, he has really enriched the world of television villains, because now every show has a crusty old white man.
That is one good thing that this man has brought is in television and film, there is a need for crusty old white guys
Yeah,
who are the bad guys.
yeah.
And look what I've married! He's exactly perfect for this!
Crusty old and white.
No, but he has been getting a lot of auditions for playing, congressmen and Republicans. And look, not every Republican's a bad guy. And there's a lot of good Republicans out there, but a lot of times they are portrayed in TV and film as the not very empathetic villain.
Yeah.
But New York has been a challenge lately.
Yeah, we don't know about the
We
New
don't know
York.
about how long we might need to skedaddle out of here for the winter. We don't know.
We don't know what's happening now, because our world is topsy turvy, and all those in the Manhattan are feeling it, I'm sure, as well.
It's a time for reflection and figuring out what is serving you in your life and what is not. And we're finding New York City is not serving right this second.
Yeah.
So let's reevaluate, which is what we're doing. So, and drinking some tequila to figure it out.
Drink some Rocks tequila, and we're good. So when we first started this channel, I was promised by my wife that one day I could talk about aliens
Oh, God.
and the alien presence in our world. And I'm not going to do that today, because this is not that time. But I just want to
It's a whole
Thing.
episode.
it's a whole thing.
It's a whole series.
Yeah, there's so much coming out now about the government and the program they had, the ATIP program, which they were studying the extraterrestrial issue and
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
and not telling us and denying it for all this time.
Are we touching on this now, or
Well,
are we?
no, I'm just going to tease.
We're teasing.
It's a tease.
It's a teaser.
And then there's
Feeling teased.
the leaked Admiral Thomas Wilson documents from Dr. Edgar Mitchell's library, and now all of a sudden they're studying this, and Congress was briefed on the gun camera videos. If you all have ever seen that, they're called the Tic Tac videos. There's a presence in our world, and I think it's all coming out now by our government, which you can't necessarily trust because for 75 years or so they've been denying.
I don't think you can trust the government
ridiculing.
in general.
Yes.
But I would definitely say this is a whole other episode.
Yes.
This is not what we want to talk about right this second, right now. I think we should have an episode about this, and people can choose whether they're interested in listening to it or not.
How
it is.
dare you.
Well, I'm just saying, and it is a theory that my husband is very passionate about, and there is a large group of people out there in the world that have this theory that there is alien presence going on that the government has kept secret from us for many, many generations. And
Thank you. Very well said.
thank you. I don't discredit it.
Because don't forget, the government coined the phrase conspiracy theory after Mr. JFK's assassination. And they also began the first conspiracy theory setup when they said it was just a weather balloon. The day after, they said it was a flying saucer that crashed in Roswell.
Yes.
So
yes.
they
yes.
have created this whole thing.
Not today. So
Anyway.
It's the comedy Blanchards. Hey.
Okay, so we just did a thing for the Old Globe in San Diego.
That was ridiculous
As
and
many
fun.
as many of you know, we worked for several years out there at the Old Globe doing the Grinch What Stole Christmas.
Yes, and we had the distinct pleasure and opportunity to not only do the show together there and meet wonderful humans and become friends with everybody out there in San Diego, but we then the next following year he got asked again to do the Grinch, and I got asked to be in the show, but I was 8 months pregnant when the show was supposed to start rehearsals.
Which could have worked in the big pod.
Would have been
'cause you got the
perfect.
big
If anyone's
pods.
seen The Grinch Stole Christmas live on stage, the costumes are all these giant barrel costumes that stick out this big, and
'Cause
it
you're
would
a
have been
who?
perfect as a pregnant woman. But I was too pregnant. I was due on like opening night.
You
So
were very pregnant.
I was too pregnant. So I went out there. I was there while he was playing the Grinch, and I gave birth to our daughter in San Diego. And
That was pretty special.
it was so special. And
Cute picture here.
yes. And so we are still very affiliated with the Old Globe and
Love them.
everybody that's
Absolutely love
involved with
them.
the Grinch, and
Love them.
have dear, dear, dear friends as a result of it. And so we got to do this the tree lighting ceremony,
tree
which will be
lighting
all
ceremony.
virtual due to COVID. And obviously the show is not going to happen this year, which is such a bummer because it's such a tradition in San Diego. What is it, the 20th year or something? 21st year?
1989 it started, I think.
No, not in San Diego.
Well, no, the actual
It's-
show started in San Diego in 89, I believe, maybe. I'm thinking that's correct.
We're going to put the actual fact here. But no, I don't think it's quite that old. I think it's like 22 years.
The show itself or the tree lighting?
I don't know. The show. The
show
that
itself was
Jack
89.
O'Brien
Right, that
directed
was
and put up at the Globe.
89.
That has been a tradition every single year in San Diego every Christmas. So
The first Cindy Lou Who was the famous child actress. Also drunk
this
fact.
is getting boring. Okay, so anyway, drunk fact.
Drunk fact.
Drunk fact.
It
It doesn't matter. Whatever
So
timing.
every year they have this tree lighting ceremony to kind of kick off the holiday season. And if you've not been to the Old Globe, it is all not only actor heaven, but it is literally eye candy because it's set in the middle of these gardens in Balboa Park. That is absolutely stunning. When we were rehearsing there for the very first year, And you rehearse 10 to 6, and you come out of a rehearsal day and you're tired, you're exhausted, and you come out into these beautiful botanical gardens in the middle of San Diego, California, and the angels are singing.
It's heaven.
It is.
I couldn't believe where we worked
heaven.
every day. We walked like, what? This is work?
This is working here? What's going on? It is glorious. So if any of you actor friends out there ever get a chance, Run, Don't Walk, and work the Old Globe. It is so fantastic. So we just did a promo for the tree lighting. It was very fun. Ren was in it, and we'll probably throw in some blooper clips because as you may have surmised by now, Ren cannot listen to us sing. She has a visceral reaction to music,
and we have a lot of bloopers in general.
Yeah,
Bloop.
Because we're blooper people.
Bloop.
And it was kind of fun.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish
You a Merry Christmas and a happy new year.
It went very well. So that's what we did.
That was fun. And we started drinking tequila kind of in the middle of that.
So we've been trying to be good with the homeschooling and the online teaching and the whole thing. And during the week, we said, you know what, we really should take it easy and be really good. But that homeschooling is making us drink.
She is rough.
That homeschooling is making us drink.
And there are people that can do it well. And I have friends that are natural teachers, and they homeschool their children anyway, naturally. And we're just not great at it.
Yeah.
Like, we want to be better, and we're learning a skill, honestly. Yeah. But this is super challenging for everybody, especially people that are not used to it, and everybody's having to go through this. So this experience there's been a lot of growth.
Yeah, because we're not teachers and we don't want to be, and
Like
that's fine. But there's not.
Or we can be,
but
it's
can
not
be in
our
this
natural environment. We don't really know what we're doing.
We can be in this type of setting where we're talking and we can relate to others and talk about subjects and topics and relate our experiences. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to actually taking a student
breaking
and saying,
down the
this
multiplication tables and how
then you go
to carry the
here,
decimals and wow.
Nope. Yeah. So that's what we're going
We have
through.
actor math going on.
Actor math going on.
We're just going to hire a tutor.
I was actually
Parents of the year, oh yeah.
I was actually quite impressed that I knew what an adjective, a verb, and a noun was.
We're doing adjectives, verbs, and nouns right now.
Yes, second grade. Yeah.
She's nailing it.
She's
nailing it.
She was today.
We're not nailing it, but she's nailing it. We do need to talk about one other thing that's about to happen. The election.
What could that be?
Everybody please vote. Just vote. Whatever your choice is, just get out there and vote. Do it. If you haven't already, please do. And let's hopefully see some good change in the world. Mm-hmm.
Now, as you know, I am not a political person, so to speak. I'm not a big government guy. I don't believe the president runs the country. But that said, I am ready for a woman to lead this nation.
From the mouth of babes.
I don't believe the patriarchal structure that we have lived under for thousands of years has worked.
No.
And I'm ready.
I'm so, that's refreshing to hear. I know. And I know you believe this. I know you feel this way.
I am not BSing.
I think it's time for, I think it's just time for the old guard to release the control and like open the doors to the best person. It doesn't even, to me, I'd love to see a woman. Of course I would. I just want to see a person of quality and who actually cares about other human beings, who has a sense of empathy to be in a position of power. we certainly haven't had that in the last 4 years, and I would love to see that kind of priority in our government.
Also raising our conscious level, raising
Yeah.
our level of awareness, and anything we can do to stop fighting over our color, over our race, over our
That's
religion,
just such a boring story.
and
God.
over our sexual orientation.
Can we just let that go?
Anything that,
Like-
that raises our level of consciousness and moves us toward a more loving society. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yep. I just, it really is the letting go of the old guard, of the old ideals, the old values. The whole idea of make America great again is such a limited view of thinking. It's like, let's look to the past to, let's
Celebrate the past,
Let's
yeah.
celebrate the past instead of being in the present
And moving forward.
and growing
And moving
forward.
Yeah.
Let's take an ideal that might have worked 200 years ago for the circumstances that were going on in the world at the time, but it doesn't apply to
Doesn't
now.
apply.
So why are we looking to that ideal to make the present work now? It's just so short-sighted.
You've heard me say this many times, so I apologize for repeating this, but there's an old adage about science, but you can translate it to humans as well, in general. And the old adage is, science progresses with the death of one scientist at a time, meaning they let go of all the old theories and adopt and adapt to new ideas and new possibilities. But you could really translate it to all of humanity. We literally progress as a human race one death at a time because we let go slowly of all the old ideas that we are just dug in the sand trying to desperately hold on to, and progress. We move forward. That is the uncontested nature of our world, is we are constantly unfolding and growing and expanding and moving forward and not looking back.
So basically every man over 55 just needs to die for the rest of the world to progress forward. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Well, it's not just that. I mean, us as a
I'm
species.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Us as a species, we just need to loosen up our grips on what we know. Because we're going to probably have a whole episode on paradigms. We can do we can do a series
We're already going
of
too
episodes.
long here. So
Sorry.
this is a quickie.
Okay.
It's 20 minutes. So wrapping it up, being funny.
Wrapping up, being funny.
Levity. Election, levity.
We did. I think we mentioned this a while back. We did a test run of this thing, and we sat right here and we probably did 2 hours or an hour and a half.
It got drunker and drunker, and it became
just absolute
convoluted.
No, but it was absolute negative.
Oh God, we got so dark. We got dark.
We thought, this is not good.
Nope.
This is not
not
moving anything forward. This is just
not what
bitching and moaning.
Yeah, it got moany.
Yeah.
It got very whingy.
Very whingy.
We don't want it to be whingy.
No.
We just want to bring some joy
And love you guys.
and love.
Love each other. Love every single moment of every single day, and pay it forward.
Yay!
Pay it forward.
And vote.
And vote. We'll see you guys. Love you all very much. Have a wonderful day.